Hello friends, I welcome you back again to Sharp Creative Minds. Learn to speak English with ease and confidence. So my dear friends, welcome back. Today in this video, we are going to learn about the present perfect tense. Let me tell you that the present perfect tense is used to express an event or action that has started in the past and the impact of this event is still continuing at the time of speaking. The event that has started in the past and is still going on. So this tense is used to express actions completed in the recent past. Okay. So my dear friends, let us here now see how participle form of the verb, that is the third form of the verb V3. You have already learned all the three forms V1, V2 and V3 in our previous videos. To see the V3 forms of the verb, you can just check the previous videos. So let me give you a few examples of V3 form of the verbs. These are eaten, gone, played, done, seen, talked, studied, etc. If you want with, have is used with I, you, we and they. So these are the present perfect tense that are formed using have and has. Let us now see where have is been used. Have is used with I, you, we and they. And has is used with he, she and it. Okay, along with these words, we will use the V3 form of the verbs. So let us now see some conversational examples. Now, if they have given you some homework at your school and you have come back home from your school and now you have started doing your homework. So after an hour, you keep sitting and do your work and then you finished your work. So how are you going to reply with this situation? You're going to say, I have completed my homework. So this is the action that you're expressing which is already been done. It is done in the past, but the impact of it is still present when you're speaking at the time of speaking. See, I have completed my homework. That means there is no need to do the homework again. So another example is I have seen Gol Gumbaz. It shows that you have already seen Gol Gumbaz in your past times, in your past situations, but the impact of it is still continuing at the time of speaking. So you say, I have seen Gol Gumbaz. You have done your work. So you have done your work. There is no need to do it again. So we have watched the movie. You have watched some movie, Tarzan or Baby's Day Out or whatever it is. You have already watched the movie. So there is no need to watch it again and the impact of that event is still continuing when you're speaking about it. They have finished their exams. So they have already completed writing their exams. There is no need to write it again. The action that has started in the past and it is having the impact of that event when you are speaking. So you can use the given following words to make sentences on your own. Let me give you one example. So you are using the word have with I, you, we and they. So you can relate the conversational examples like this. I have eaten. I have eaten a mango. Okay. You have played. You have played football. You have played volleyball. So we have seen. We have seen Taj Mahal. We have seen Jaipur. We have seen Jammu and Kashmir. So you can relate that. They have. They have studied for the exam. They have talked about the seminar. So in this way you can relate these conversational examples. You try with other examples also. And now, my dear friends, we are going to see the use of has. The use of has is made with he, she and it. The use of has is made with he, she and it. Let me give you a certain conversational examples. Now, if you have some celebration at your school, maybe the Independence Day or the Republic Day, or maybe you have an annual gathering, so your friend has taken some participation in the speech competition and he has already given the speech. So how are you going to relate that in your conversational situation? See, he has given a good speech. You're going to relate like this. He has given a good speech. So he has, this is another example, he has taken juice. You're using has with he. So he has taken juice. Now you're using has with she. She has learnt to speak English. Wow, that's awesome. That's a good sign that somebody has learned to speak English. If your friend has learned to speak English, your sister has learned to speak English, or any of your relatives have learned to speak English, and if she's a female, so you are going to relate it that she has learned to speak English. She has cooked masala rice. Wow, that's my favorite, one of my favorite dishes. So she has cooked masala rice. You can add anything here. She has cooked noodles. She has cooked palak paneer. She has cooked rotis. She has cooked upma. She has cooked set dosa. She has cooked idlis. Anything you can make use of here. So when we are making use of it, we make use of has. It here usually relates to some animals like cats and dogs. So cat has drunk milk, you can say it has drunk milk. If the dog has drunk, you can say the dog has drunk milk. It has drunk milk. And it has gone somewhere. The cat has gone somewhere. The dog has gone somewhere. So these are the conversational examples that we make use with he, she and it along with has. That is the with present perfect tense is formed using this has along with he, she and it. And with he, she and it we are making use of has, and you can add your own conversational examples like this. He has eaten a banana. She has eaten pizza. He has gone out. She has gone out to play. She has gone to Mumbai. He has played. He has played table tennis. He has played cricket. She has played kho-kho. She has played hide and seek. So you can add on your own conversational examples looking at this chart. So try that. She has done her work. She has seen Delhi. She has seen Mumbai. She has talked with her teacher. She has studied social science. She has studied mathematics. So these are the conversational examples that you can make use with have and has to make the present perfect tense conversational style in your daily life. So with this we are going to end the present session of ours. In the next video we will see how to make use of the negative sentences using present perfect tense along with the formation of the questions as well. So until then, keep learning. Please watch, share, like and subscribe. Okay, bye bye.